Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the day 2 of IMC 2025. The energy is rolling on the floor. Today we will take a look at the 4 biggest mobile service providers of India and some more. Let's begin though with the hardware that powers the mobile. Let's begin with Qualcomm. We're at the Qualcomm booth, and Qualcomm is very famous for its flagship processor called the Snapdragon processor, which is powering most of the mobiles. So wherever we go, we see huge signboards of Snapdragon. However, at the Qualcomm booth, we see this nice little bike. Let's learn a little bit more about it.
Vignesh, I work for Flying Flea in Royal Enfield. So to give a quick overview about the vehicle, Flying Flea is a brand endorsed by Royal Enfield. And this particular vehicle is the first electric vehicle from the brand, and it is called C6. And the vehicle, why you are seeing this vehicle in the Qualcomm booth is that this vehicle is loaded with tech where the legacy of the entire brand meets with the tech proposition, and that is the reason what we are seeing here is it is in the Qualcomm booth where we use the Qualcomm Snapdragon processor for all the tech related things in the product. Number one.
So what are the tech related features of this bike?
So you have the navigation system. You can mirror all the apps, whatever is there on your phone, onto the system. You have the music apps, voice control assist. Everything is available on the vehicle for you. And this vehicle, if you look into it overall, it caters to the City Plus segment users, and it offers a lot of fun and convenience. So to put an example, if you look into it, this vehicle uses an onboard charger where it is as simple as you can carry your laptop cable and charge the vehicle. And the performance is absolutely kick-ass performance of the product, and you'll have a lot of fun.
Okay, great. And where is the Snapdragon processor used over here in this bike?
It's in the cluster. It's a first 3.5 touch enabled system in the entire industry category, and the processing systems, everything are built over there.
So Snapdragon and the bike from Royal Enfield. What a lovely car we see over here, absolutely bright red in color and looks like a Fiat. I've driven a Fiat earlier, back in the 1980s I suppose. Looks gorgeous. Let's know something more about it.
Hey, hi, I'm from Qualcomm Automotive team here, and we are showcasing Qualcomm Snapdragon digital cockpit solution here, which is powering up 3 separate displays. It is showing the immersive UI from Unreal Engine. It is showing multimedia. It is showing 3D maps. It has support for Gen AI features for vehicle rack, for communicating with multiple apps and in the product for music and navigation. And it also has simulation for ADAS kind of a feature where for safety features. So that is what we are showing, all of these complex use cases being driven from a single chip called 8255. That's what we are showing here.
So how is Qualcomm related to this smartness of the car?
So Qualcomm is the silicon supplier here. So we make the chipset. We provide the IPs that drive all of these use cases, from audio, from video, from graphics. All of these IP blocks inside a chipset are coming from Qualcomm. So we are at the heart of it. We are the heart and brain of these use cases that come alive in this product.
Qualcomm booth otherwise is abuzz with activity, with a lot of things on display. They claim to be the fastest mobile SoC system on chip, and probably they are. And lots of people on the floor, and Snapdragon henna everywhere. There's Snapdragon. It's in the wearables, in the watches, in the mobile phones. It's wonderful. And here there's a whole wall dedicated to the Snapdragon chip. So there we go.
My name is Yogesh. I am from Automotive AI. So basically these are the GPUs, and these are the devices where NPU is being released out. These devices are capable of running your AI models locally on your machine completely without the internet, and you can run everything from AI models to the embedding models, so that you can have a chat over your code base and you can create knowledge bases, so that later you can chat about it, get help from it, and all without internet. Nothing is leaving out of your device.
So what's your relationship to Qualcomm?
Basically, we are a partnership with the Qualcomm. We are developing the underlying technology behind how we can run AI models on top of these NPUs, and how we can make a use case out of that.
As I promised, here we are with one of the India's mobile service providers called the VI, which I suppose stands for Vodafone Idea, which was created by the merger of Vodafone and Idea, and it's called VI. It's a nice boot. Let's listen into some use cases.
Hi, my name is Ankit. I'm a solution architect for Vodafone Idea. So this is CCaaS solution, which is cloud-based solution, and what it does, it reduces the communication gap that enterprise business usually have when they go and talk to their end customer, right? So what it does, it basically gives enterprise businesses a lot of services, tools to manage their conversation across multiple channels. So solution that we are offering is a omni-channel solution, right? And regardless of what channel customer is using to reach out to their service provider, their product provider, and all the conversation which is going on through multiple channels are going to be recorded and stored at the single platform, which is our whitelisted CCaaS platform.
What is CCaaS? What does it stand for?
For CCaaS is cloud contact center as a service. So as I've told you, it's a cloud-based solution. So you don't have to invest capex. The traditional on-prem data center solutions that we usually use. So here, the solution is going to be hosted in the cloud, and you would get the subscription and consume that solution over the internet from the cloud.
Topic today is AI Smart Sustainability Model. This model is being deployed right now in the V network in order to save the energy that is being consumed by the telecom industry. That is about 73% of the energy is being consumed by RAN network. So we are deploying an AI-powered self-organizing network, and it helps and predicts and optimizes in real time. So yeah,
Like a car that
we
turns off
are
at a signal.
basically shutting down the carriers when they are not being used. Without shutting the coverage layer, we are only focusing on the capacity layer, and by that we are able to save right now of about 5 lakh metric
We
tons.
have reduced carbon dioxide
Yeah,
by
it's
5
being
lakh
5 lakh metric tons of carbon dioxide is being reduced annually, which is equal to about planting 13 million trees every year.
This is a Gali Gali Gaon Gaon initiative, a financial literacy program being supported by Vodafone Idea Foundation and implemented by Learning Links Foundation. These mobile vans, they've been running in 22 states so far, covering more than 35 districts, and these vans are equipped with a TV screen, with laptop, with furniture. The whole idea is that we want the rural community to be aware of financial literacy. So these vans reach the last mile and help them get awareness on financial literacy, cyber safety, how they can save their money. We've been running this program for over 8 years now. Yeah.
So in this big company like VI, which is so commercialized, what drives you towards CSR?
So basically we are doing good for the community. So this is one initiative which we feel is the need of the hour, because people, be it rural or urban community, everybody wants to know as to how they can manage their money well. And also because of the emerging technology, so much of happening as far as online communication, online payments is concerned, it's very important that we help people understand about how to be safe online and keep their money safe online. So that is how it is. Thank you.
So myself, Dipender Kumar, and that I look after Vodafone Foundation CSR activities of the Vodafone Idea Limited also. And this is the RoboTrack, which is built and designed by the school students who are mostly from the government and government-aided schools.
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम साक्षी है, मैं ST सेकेंडरी स्कूल से हूँ। वोडाफोन फाउंडेशन हमारे स्कूल को बहुत सपोर्ट करता है, और उन्होंने हमारे स्कूल में एक रोबोटिक लैब बनाया है। उसमें बहुत सारे किट्स है, जैसे कि वैक्स किट है, स्ट्रॉ बिस्किट्स है, तो उसी में से हमने बैक्स किट से एक रोबोट बनाया है जिस ये हमारा रोबोट है। सो हम इसका नाम है बेसबॉट। सो हमने बहुत सारे मटेरियल से बनाया, जैसे कि ये प्लेन है और ये बैटरी, ये 2 टाइप्स की व्हील्स हैं, ये ओमनी व्हील्स हैं और ये है ट्रैवल व्हील्स। अब पीछे हमारा सर्वो मोटर्स लगा है, बहुत टाइप्स के बीम्स हैं, वायर्स हैं, कनेक्टर्स हैं और ये सब मिला के हमने एक बेसबॉट बनाया है और उसी को कंट्रोल करता है ये कंट्रोलर। ये
कितना टाइम लगा इसे बनाने में?
इसको बनाने में जैसे कि हम अभी हमारा जो 1-1.5 महीना हुआ है हमारे स्कूल में रोबोटिक लैब आए हुए, तो हमने सीखा है। तो अगर हम हमने पूरी तरह से सीख लिया, अगर हम अब बनाएंगे तो हम 1 घंटे में तो बना ही लेंगे। पहले हमें बहुत टाइम लगता था सीखने में, हम कैसे किधर जोड़े, पर अब हमें परफेक्ट पूरा आता है बनाने। और उसी को टेस्टिंग करने के लिए हमने एक यू शेप का ये ट्रैक बनाया है जिसके 4 चेक पॉइंट्स हैं। ये स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट्स है और वो फिनिश पॉइंट है। इसमें 4 चेक पॉइंट्स हैं और इसमें 12 सेंसर्स लगे। अगर हमारा रोबोट इस सेंसर्स के आगे जाता है, तो वो सेंसर इस रोबोट को डिटेक्ट करके हमारे लीडर वो स्क्रीन पर शो करेगा कि जो हमारा बॉट है वो इसके आगे से गया है और कितने समय में हमारा बॉट इस ट्रैक को कितने समय में पूरा करा है, वो भी टाइम भी शो करेगा।
कोई तुम्हारा संदेश सभी बच्चों के लिए?
वो भी वो अपने अंदर जो सीखते हैं, अपने कला को अगर वो सबके सामने दिखाएंगे तो वो भी अपना कर सकते हैं, ज़िंदगी में आगे बढ़ सकते हैं।
As we leave the VI booth, we see some wonderful graphics on this big LED screen, which looks very impressive and bids adieu to us in a very graphical form, in a very regal form. Well done, VI. We are now at the big daddy of the mobile service providers of India, and it's called Jio. The first thing you notice about the Jio booth are these big fountains of LEDs coming out with revolving blue screens all around them, as if they're tying them together, and they rotate with wonderful graphics. It looks splendid. You can just look at it for hours at end, and it's an ASMR. The first thing that catches your attention at the Jio booth is this machine. It's a kind of a robot which sort of is automating the manufacturing processes of an assembly line, and probably is AI controlled and perhaps even 5G controlled, but demonstrates that the assembly line can be automated completely by the robots, and you don't need any help from any human beings at all. Looks very impressive. A lot of people are watching it, and I suppose that's the future of manufacturing anyway. Let's listen to some experts.
Hi, good afternoon. Today at IMC 2025, you are at the Jio Games Cloud booth, and we are showcasing 4K cloud gaming to you for AAA titles. This is Tekken 7 happening, and we also have Asphalt 8 and a lot of other titles in our library. You can play these titles on your gaming console anytime, anywhere. There is no need of a physical console right now. You can play this on your old devices, laptop, keyboards, and old mobile phones as well. Right now we have this powered on a laptop and a set-top box to showcase the journey to you. And this will be super economical for every Indian gamer and will not have any limitation of a new hardware purchase every single time. Thank you.
Myself Megha Sharma, and I am a technical consultant in Rockwell Automation in the commercial engineering team. Here today we are showing a future of manufacturing, where firstly we use a digital twin for showing the complete cookie manufacturing line, in which first we have a mixer section, extruder section, oven section, then packaging section. At last all the produced good go to the warehouse, and we show it in the cloud through the Jio cloud and 5G networking. And for the mixer section, here we show a physical replica how the mixing section works, and if any fault generated or fault appears, then the operator can see it remotely through their iPad. You can see right now there is one drive fault appear. Operator can remotely reset the fault, and after resetting the fault, mixer section work properly again.
My name is Brishkishore Singh, and this is a self-checkout kiosk we are doing this for Geo Retail. So basically, you can just skip the queue by just having a product over here. You can just scan the product, and it will just help you to self-checkout without any store staff intervention in itself. And you can just proceed to checkout, and you can have your payment link over here, in which you can just scan the QR code and make the payment. And we have all type of MOPs over here, being it credit card, net banking, or UPI. You can just scan the product scan the QR code over here, and you can have the payment option with you, and you can just pay it, and you can just check out for yourself with the bill in your hand without any staff assistance over here.
Hi, I'm Ashish. I'm from the GeoCloud product team. So what we have here is GeoCloud's application for educational institutes, predominantly institutes in tier 2, tier 3 in rural areas that are not very cash rich. Now, if they want to set up a computer lab today, what they have to do is typically buy 40 to 50 PCs worth 50,000 rupees each. Then they have to buy softwares that they want to teach, be it Python, be it MATLAB, be it Java, whatever it might be. And then they'll need a separate team to take care of the machines. What we're doing is, if they have any monitor, a wireless PC and a wireless keyboard, a wireless mouse and wireless keyboard, they can buy this box from us for 4,000 rupees. And we give them a state-of-the-art computer on the cloud, which has CPU, memory, GPU, clusters, everything. So whatever they want to do, from coding to accessing basic email, they can do that. This will never go. This will never get outdated. This will never go slow because everything is on the cloud. Also, something we're doing for teachers is, so if they've got a schedule, say for 9 to 10 they want to teach a certain class Java, 11 to 12 they're teaching another class Python, and then they're teaching MATLAB in the second half. If they just upload their schedule with the list of students to us, so at 8 to 9 or 9 to 10, whenever the class is, the first student logs in anywhere in the lab, automatically the Java environment will be fired up. And whatever they do gets pushed onto the cloud, and the teacher can then verify their results, or verify what coding they've done, what they've done, and they give them feedback. Once they log out, the next set of students come in, they boot up, the Python machine gets booted up automatically. Now we don't charge them anything upfront. We charge them, it's a pay-as-you-go model, so we charge them for whatever usage, and it becomes extremely cheap. So over a 3-year period, the minimum saving that one of our schools is seeing is 50% of the saving that they have, 50% of the cost versus the traditional model. That's the minimum saving that they're giving. So that's largely what we have. And yeah, we give from all sorts of computing powers. We've got different plans. So if somebody wants to do a lot of high-end computing, AI modeling, etc., we give them GPU clusters for as little as a couple of hours to longer. And if they want typical CPU computation, we'll obviously give that as part of the package also. So that's largely what we are building.
Thank you. And here's a big screen in the Jio booth which is showcasing Jio's managed services stack for enterprises, which includes infrastructure, connectivity, cloud and compute, and platforms, and I suppose on top of that security and the application sets as well. So it looks very impressive, and all these things are showing up constantly, and looks fascinating, leading to an overall brilliant customer experience in several industry verticals. So well done, Jio, keep it up. One last look at these wonderful LED fountains at the Jio booth, which just are fascinating everyone. We now proceed to the competitor, the Airtel booth, and here we are. Airtel always gives Jio a run for their money. Airtel booth is also, having a lot of people, and there's a big LED screen which runs wall to wall in a circular fashion, gives brilliant display of these graphics which catches everybody's attention. Here's a map of India coming up, and it looks absolutely brilliant, and we'll see that it morphs very soon into citizen safety, and it has a very good ASMR effect, and it shows AI right now, and the camera is really not capturing the entire scene out here, but it looks absolutely brilliant, as Airtel claims that it's fighting the fraud in the network, and we do see that it reports spam calls these days, so that we remain safe as a country and we save our time. So well done, Airtel, and it is showing that smart agriculture can be done, and we can always use the IPTV technology as well. That's a brilliant combination. of smart agriculture being shown on one side and IPTV shown at the bottom. Let's listen into some use cases.
Hi, I'm Sri Krishnan from Nextra by Airtel. So what we have here behind me is a data center model that we are building in the region of Kolkata, right? So this is Airtel's newest, latest state-of-the-art AI-ready data center, which is capable to host a lot of generative AI workloads, as well as has all the relevant cooling, modern cooling technologies to support these kind of AI, generative AI workloads. So you can see here in the ground floor we have our network equipments where all the telcos and ISPs will host their MUX for facilitating last mile connectivity to the data center floors. And in the first floor and all the above floors we have server halls with the requisite power infrastructure to support the servers and workloads which are there in the data hall. So we also have a bunch of power and cooling equipment where you can see the substation, which is able to step down incoming utility lines from 2 different substations. And we also have a DG stack here that we can scale as and when based on the requirement. So we also have solar panels on the top of the data center and the cooling towers to facilitate modern liquid cooling capabilities.
Okay.
So this is our latest data center that is going to be launched very soon. We look forward to seeing you there.
Did you say it will be launched in Calcutta?
Right.
Okay, so best of luck for this data center. And what will be the storage capacity of this data center?
So storage, it's more on the power capacity. The data center is designed with a total IT capacity of 10 megawatt and can host up to 1,800 racks.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Here's a gorgeous car at the Airtel booth, which apparently has massive IoT built inside it, supported by Airtel for use cases which helps in accident prevention and so forth. Nice little selfie point before we go to the next use case.
Yeah, so my name is Prashant Kumar. I am leading the engineering team in the B2B for the B2B SOC. So as of now, we are serving the end customer in the SOC. So SOC is a security operations center. So in SOC, what we are doing, so as you see, this is the complete data. So this is the space of the attacker group. So it is in the public. So whatever attacker is attacking the infrastructure which is sitting here, which is where you can see the national critical infrastructure, right? So Ministry of Finance, healthcare, power and energy sectors, and the railway, if you see in the behind, right? So what we have done, sir, we have added multi-layer system to detect and prevent the systems. So if any attacker came from, let's say, one layer it has crossed for any reason, so it will block at the second level and third layer and the fifth layer. So ultimately in the end you will see the clean traffic for the organizations. Okay, so this is what we are exposing to our end customer. So with that they can prevent from the cyber threats.
Thank you. Well done, Airtel. Your booth was fabulous as we walk out of it. What is particularly impressive in this IMC 2025 are these conference halls, which are looking beautiful, and they're named Nalanda and Vallabh, and these beautiful conferences are taking place inside. And the other names are Nagavi, and we have Pushpagiri, looks like a temple, and then we have finally Udantapuri. Very nice touch to all these conference halls, and the corridors look so nice. Not to be left behind, we have the Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited, another mobile service provider from India, which made recently news because it launched its 4G network, which is completely indigenous. In the middle of the booth, we have a beautiful pillar which has these amalgamation of colors, which again give an ASMR effect, and BSNL is not to be taken lightly.
Hi, my name is Himani Singh. We here at BSNL, this is our digital Anganwadi project, wherein, so essentially the government of India has a curriculum called Aadhar Shila. It's the national curriculum for children of ages 3 to 6 years old, and that curriculum essentially is in Aadhar Shila, which is a huge extensive document of 300 pages. It details the curriculum for 18 weeks and then 4 weeks revision and another 18 weeks and then 4 weeks revision. So something like that is very tough for a village person who works as an Anganwadi worker to deliver to Anganwadis. So what we have done is we have taken the Aadhar Shila, we have converted into a smart guidebook with collaboration with the WCDD, and that guidebook we have converted into a playlist which runs in Anganwadis autonomously through our projector and speaker, as you can see. This playlist is essentially sent to the WCDD, and they approve it and dispatch it to clusters of Anganwadis as per its requirement. We also have a content development studio wherein the Anganwadi workers can come record their own content in their own local language, which helps fostering the community. And we have extended this into a smart classroom initiative where, in collaboration with CES and BBPS teachers, we provide remedial classes for children in village schools for whatever subjects or topics they might be feeling that they are a little behind.
Kudos to BSNL for connecting our villages because India lives in its villages, and there's a beautiful LED screen and looks very impressive. So BSNL again is not to be taken lightly. To the home base of TrueMinds and some use cases.
Hey, hi. So this is Soma here from TrueMinds, and this is regarding the TrueConnect, which is the IoT framework of TrueMinds. It supports multiple solutions deployed on this IoT framework. We have it, the smart lighting part, the smart factory, and as well as the smart logistics, the surveillance, transportation. Multiple solutions are deployed on the framework. Yeah. So, and also the TrueConnect, it can deploy either on cloud, it can work on on-prem, or it can work on any edge AI box, and which is the flexible and customizable IoT framework solution from TrueConnect. Yeah.
TrueMinds has been making great strides in the area of edge AI. Let's listen in.
Hey, hi. This is Sri Prakash. I am working with TrueMinds as a senior architect, currently working in the edge AI applications development. So we have been running 4 parallel edge AI application on this edge box. This is a Qualcomm provided Qualcomm RB3 Gen 2 box, which has QCS 6490 processor. It can operate with 12 trillion operations per second. Currently, we have been running 4 applications all in parallel. We have been using 3 different camera sources as our input: first camera, second camera, and the third one is the USB camera right here. So we have been processing live camera RTSPS streams to draw inferencing. Our first use case is for the crowd detection. So we have configured area of interest in the view of the camera. We have configured crowd threshold. So as and when the crowd threshold breaches, we start alerting right over there. So yeah. So as we can see here, the crowd threshold has been exceeded and this alert has come. We'll see the next use case is for the trespassing. So as and when someone is trying to enter in the private area, we are detecting and alerting that as well. So next one is the distress signage detection. So once as and when we are detecting the distress signage, we are alerting that as well. The fourth one is the pole sensor. Based on the sensor data, we are detecting pole hazard, and as and when it is detected, we are alerting that as well. So that's all about our edge AI application.
Bye bye from IMC Day 2 from the happy family of TrueMinds.